Hello, everybody. My name is Jo Formosa from Health Dynamics, and my team has asked me to do a special edition for this time of year. I'm actually turning 50 and I feel as energized as if I was 30. So one of the things that so many clients who I have seen, I've been a clinician for over 30 years now, and I have seen clients, where, when you're getting old, is because you used to see somebody and then you saw their kids and then now you see their grandchildren. Actually, no, I saw them first, then I saw their kid, then I saw their children, and then now I'm seeing their children. So the first client is their great grandchild. So fourth generation. So you're like, oh my goodness, I know I'm starting to show my age. But one of the things a lot of the clients say to me, and even my daughter's friends, is like, why do you not look your age? And this Ayurveda stuff must really work. And sometimes, like for me, I think that definitely, if I look back and I think like when I was 30, and sometimes we judge ourselves a lot. Why don't I look like that? Why is my body not like that? Why this, and this? And I had once a client say to me, please tell me the truth. You do Botox, don't you? And like, I definitely don't do Botox, right? But one things that I don't do is, I don't drink alcohol and never have. I've had a sip in my whole entire life, and I don't wear makeup. I wear like a little bit of lip gloss, but that's beside the point. Like a little bit what I want to teach you today is some of the principles that I do myself personally, but also that we teach our clients Ayurvedically. So it's about longevity. What is longevity? It's lifespan and health span. And one of the things, I talk about in the article is how do you have that? And this is a really great way to think about it. So I just want to share my iPad. And I teach a lot of my clients this, and it makes it become really relevant because lifespan and health span, however you're going to live, right? This is like your lifespan. So if we map this right out, is your lifespan is how long you're going to be here on this planet, and your health span, right? So health span is how well are you going to live? And it becomes like we think that, okay, we're born and we keep on going, and then there's like a little bit of a dip and things start to decline, and then before you know it, we're dead. But what happens at a certain point in time, our health starts to decline. And this is when disease process starts happening. And then you have to start taking medication. And then that medication helps you stay alive. And then from there, you have to take other medication, and there's side effects for that. And it keeps on going and going and going. And so your lifespan may be longer, but your health span is definitely shorter. So it gets really impacted by how your body is responding. So what we look at is when we are looking at this with clients, we say, well, how long do you want to live? And what do you want to be doing when you are living that long, right? So we look at your lifespan and health span in a particular way of, first of all, grab a piece of paper. And if you're able to do this, just put like, I'm turning 50 this week. So this is why the team asked me to do this. So 50 years, my husband is, so this is me. Nick is 54, and Georgia, she's turning 18. So I just take it to 18, right? Then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at what you are like, because what you do now will really impact what you're like in 60 years' time. So I will be 60, Nick will be 64, Georgia will be 28. So 70, 80, 90, and hopefully I'll live to 100. So let's see, right? So 74, 84, 94. Let's say he lives to 104, right? There's an option. 28, 38, 48, 58, 68. So when I am 100, Georgia will be 68. Like that'll be so beautiful. When I'm 70, she will be 38. When I'm 60, she'll be 28. So at this point, you go, well, what if she had a child, right? And this was your first grandchild, right? Let's say. And she had a child when she's 28. So this child is 0, then 10, then 20, then 30, then 40. And then you can start mapping out if you've got multiple kids, or all these different things. You might put the significant people, if you don't have kids, it might be nephews, nieces, and all those types of things, right? You can put those significant people. It could be different brothers, sisters, and all those types of things. But just mapping it out in this particular way will help you to see what you're going to be like at that particular time. So the question you start asking yourself is, when I am 60, let's say I have a grandchild and the child is 0 to 1 in that period of 60 to 61, what do I want to be able to do, right? Do I want to be able to get on the floor? Do I want to be able to play? Do I want to be able to look after them, or do I want to be traveling and all those types of things as well? Because depending on what you want to do with your life, like you may want to be traveling, like let's say if you want to be traveling when you're in 70s and 80s, instead of being told that you can't be on a flight because of X, Y, and Z, or you can't be on a cruise ship because of health or all these different things because something is going on, then that's going to change what you start to do. So thinking about this in like early in the piece is really, really important. So one of the things that I've laid out in the article is things that I look at and things that I look at with my clients. So first of all is balancing, through dosha. So first of all, understand your body type. So I'm a Pitta Kapha body type. So I know the things how to keep myself in balance. I also know the things that put myself out of balance. And I try to keep it really, really simple. Agni and digestion, your digestive fire, how you're digesting food, how you're metabolizing food, and also how you're digesting your thoughts. That's also a big thing. Daily and seasonal routine, because the routine brings balance, brings calmness, brings longevity. There are so many things on the market for longevity. Take metformin, take this drug, take that drug, do this. And there's lots and lots of research and lots of crazy experiments being done, even from very, very good physicians. Ayurveda has one of the most profound 5,000 years old written in the traditional text about rejuvenation process. And it's about to keep it really simple. That mind-body connection, like meditation, quietening your mind, boundaries, calmness, how you manage your thoughts. Like I just came off a coaching call in our detox program and looking at people overwhelmed and stressed and worried with different things happening in their life, and how we change our thoughts will allow you to feel more calm and free and not entrapped as well. And a sattvic living, like keep everything simple. I just came back from the India retreat and I had just done a detoxification program overseas. And now I'm decluttering like our whole house, like keeping things simple, not over consuming, overdoing things, really, really helps a big part of that as well. The role of longevity in exercise. So many of my clients come to me with immobile issues. So if you want to be able to exercise and be able to have mobility and robustness, be able to get on a plane, be able to lift things off a plane, be able to go upstairs, downstairs. The big thing about falling, like breaking your hip, will be a part in how you can manage your musculature in your hip and back and things like that, because bone break in the hip can actually cause like a lot of major issues in fertility, especially after the age of 60. So big challenges there. So then therefore there's a lot of medical issues as well. Exercising specifically for your body type, different body types exercise differently. The strength mobility zone 2 and zone 5 training. So how to metabolize fat and how to activate that mitochondria in the muscle tissue as well is a huge part of healing and being able to support your body as well. So also one of the things I find works really well for me is to practice what you preach. So being, connected with who you are. Like a lot of people are not happy with what they do. They don't have joy in their day. I don't ever think about work because I love what I do. I also love helping people, but also doing what I say helps me to connect to practicing what I preach as well. So I do like a detoxification program at least minimum once per year. I regularly have like massages to make sure that my body is healed and nourished, but I can just switch off. I exercise, and I just came back from India and I did a full detoxification panchakarma. That will be definitely in my routine now because I had some degeneration in my neck, and it's just a time for me to switch off, to be really present. And I remember the doctor saying to me, because I love working, and the doctor said to me, you have to stop working to do this program. And that was a really big thing for me, but I listened to them and I became the patient and I participated in my health as well. So here are a few little tips. This is my 50th birthday week. So a big happy birthday to myself, and thank you to my team for all the wonderful things that you've done for me so far for my birthday. But the biggest thing is what I want to do is give you a gift, the gift of longevity, the gift of health. Wellness and well-being comes from not only what you put inside and what you digest, but also how you think. So think about that sort of process. And if you're struggling with any health issues, there may be something a little bit deeper going on. So have a look at the different pointers I pointed to. If you have any questions or you need to have some support around that. Your anti-aging comes also from what you're doing daily. So hopefully this helps you as well, because anti-aging or longevity is actually simpler than we're making it out to be. So try some of these things on, put something in place, even if it's just one thing. We're giving you some tips to do that. Alrighty, everybody, take care. Bye.